Hi, this is Pastor Jim at PastorJim.com, and I'm walking along with my daughter's dog, Ruby. And as you can see, I keep pulling her because her nose is to the ground. And at first I thought she had to go to the bathroom, but I quickly realized that's not what's happening at all. But I'm going to keep going. You see, Ruby has another dimension to her senses that I don't have, and it's heightened smell. So as if I was walking through the Grand Canyon, she's picking up smells that are beautiful to her, or gorgeous, or delicious, as we were all at the same time. Now she's barking at another dog. But anyhow, back to our walk. We were disturbed by another dog, and that's a whole nother post about socializing with other animals and being nice. Maybe being on a leash too. But today I wanted to talk about that extra dimension in Ruby's world. I kind of feel guilty as I pull the leash to pull her back because she's taking it all in. Many times I wonder, as I read John's descriptions of heaven. Now I'll pick up the camera and look around at just some of the beauty that we can see today. And I stop and think of the crystal sea and the streets of gold. And I know that John was at a loss to describe what he was seeing, because we have no idea how beautiful heaven is, and we'll experience it in dimensions of sensation that we never have before. So really, truly, John was at a loss for words. Even words won't have the same meaning in heaven, and I think we'll be able to express ourselves beyond words. And maybe it's a little bit like what Ruby's experiencing today. It'd be like saying, I can taste orange, or I can smell blue, something like this. And as I'm walking with Ruby today, I'm just reminded of how awesome it is. We many times think about heaven in earthly terms, and sometimes my son was even saying the other day he was overwhelmed by the thought of eternity because we just can't grasp it. Our feet are planted firmly in the finite here, and we cannot even imagine, as the song says, what heaven will be like. And so, Ruby, I'm learning from my friend Ruby here today, and thinking about heaven and all the wonderful things that God has awaiting for me there. And so I'll share a verse today from Revelation. I'll include it in the notes, that we might just be able to look up and read about John's inept description of the glories that await us, and then just try and expand our minds. Be sure you take in everything that you see down here, the sights, the smells. Remember, I've mentioned the most beautiful, valuable thing, which is people. And then just let it go and trust Him that heaven is going to be beyond your wildest imagination, and you will be able to fill up your senses for eternity. We can't understand that now, but the Bible says, for now we know in part, but then we will know even as we are known. We see through a glass darkly. We're looking through a blurry lens when we try to comprehend the things that God has prepared for us down here. But one day, in our glorified, resurrected bodies, man, we're just going to be jacked up and maxed out and tweaked, and technology doesn't even begin to touch what He's going to do with our new bodies and the new creation that awaits us. I think that's real, and Ruby showed it to me today as we were out on our walk. This is Pastor Jim at PastorJim.com with Ruby.